What's going on, Geeks and Gamers? This is Ryan with Dark Outpost and geeksandgamers.com, and we may have never seen a quicker fall from grace than we have seen for CD Projekt. The launch of Cyberpunk 2077 has been an absolute disaster, as it was revealed that they lied, they manipulated, and they deceived their loyal fan base in order to get money for a product that was not ready to be released. And now, a different wing of CD Projekt is now bending the knee to China, and people are not happy about it. It continues to get worse for this company. At this point, maybe they should just lock down their social media, because every time something happens, they make it worse. As you can see right here, we're talking about GOG. GOG is CD Projekt's digital storefront, known for being very gamer-friendly. Look at what they say here. Earlier today, it was announced that the game Devotion is coming to GOG. After receiving many messages from, quote, gamers, we have decided not to list the game in our store. And you can see just right here that it seems like they have a ratio problem. 2.1K likes to 6.6K quote tweets. And when you go to the comments, it's at 7.4K. They're getting absolutely destroyed. And you can see here the quartering response. We'll take a look at this and we'll tell you why this is happening. I went out of my way to order Cyberpunk from you direct to maximize your profit and got thanked with a buggy mess. Now this has been a very disappointing week, to put it mildly. Now, why are people having this reaction? Well, it's like I said in the introduction. It's because CD Projekt has bent the knee to China. When they say they receive messages from gamers, they must mean only the Chinese gamers, because everyone else wants this product to be out. But no, they are bending the knee. GOG suddenly pulls troubled horror game Devotion mere hours after its return was announced. Now, why is this happening? Why is this so controversial, you ask? Right here. In the early 2019, the indie horror game Devotion, which PC Gamer thought was pretty great, was discovered to contain a reference to China President Xi Jinping. A piece of paper in the game had a reference to Xi, the word moron, and the Disney character Winnie the Pooh. The latter is a comparison that has been widely used to mock Xi. It is a meme, right? It is a meme that people use to mock the president of China. And they got so sensitive about it that China banned an entire Winnie the Pooh movie because of that. Once this was out in the open, things began to go badly wrong for Taiwanese developer Red Candle Games. And that's the whole thing. This is Taiwan. This is from the developer in Taiwan. They took a shot at China in this game. A small little thing took a shot at China. The game ended up being pulled from Steam once some people in China got upset about this. And of course, these people want to make sure they have their money flowing in from China. They have no principles, so they took the game off. Well, what do we have here, though? What do we have that happened this morning? This morning, Red Candle Games tweets this. Hello, friends. We want to share with you. Red Candle will publish Devotion on December 18th on GOG. The content and price of the re-release remains the same. Thank you for your trust and support. We wish you a happy end of the year. Everything was going to go great. It was going to get put out on GOG. Congratulations. Good job, GOG, for releasing this game. But then what happens? Suddenly, it gets pulled. GOG, that's the tweet we just talked about. This is a sudden and baffling decision. Who are these mysterious gamers, and what exactly did they say that provoked GOG to pull the game? We've reached out to the company for comment. In the meantime, you can read all about Devotion and its troubled history in the original article below. They bent the knee to China. Their executives and their investors didn't want to have this problem. They didn't want to get Chinese people upset at them, and they did this. Gamers messaged them. You can't find anywhere in this thread anyone that is supporting their decision to take it down. You can scroll as long as you want. Like I said, 7.4 thousand comments. I couldn't read all of them, but I read a good deal of them. I couldn't find very many that support the decision to take this down. I see a lot of people that are giving them shit for pulling it down. It is absolutely shameful and just is a pile-on to everything that has happened this week. We talked about Cyberpunk, the release of this fake apology that they put out there that essentially said, hey, we're sorry that for years we have pulled the wool over your eyes and we lied to you so that you would buy this game and not ask any questions. I'm sorry that we got caught, is essentially what they said. Now, just so it's clear, I'm playing this game on my PC. I don't really have too many performance issues. Occasionally a drop in frame rate randomly. I definitely have the bugs and the glitches, but it's nothing game breaking. And overall, I would say I'm having a good time. I don't think I'm having a great time. I wouldn't classify this as a masterpiece like some people have, like a lot of games journalists have, but I would say it is a good experience on PC. On console, it's a different story, which is why we are seeing all of these things. The review bombing on Metacritic. This isn't just because a couple people are having problems. A lot of people are having problems on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. The excuses out there, well, it just didn't perform as well on these generation of consoles that we thought. You are the ones that marketed this entire thing towards a launch when PC and Xbox One are the primary consoles that are out there. There are 165 million consoles between PlayStation 4 and Xbox One that are out there right now. There are around 5 million PS5, Xbox Series X's. It is absolutely ridiculous for people to make the excuse that, oh, well, you shouldn't be using that old hardware. For 8 years they've been developing this thing, and it was targeted towards a launch when there was no next-gen consoles out there. It is inexcusable what they did. But the thing that is really inexcusable about everything is the fact that the CEO lied to everyone. This was just a few weeks before the launch of this game. Cyberpunk 2077 runs surprisingly well on current-gen consoles, according to CD Projekt's CEO. The same guy who then a few days ago came out and said, we're really sorry that, we didn't show you any footage on consoles. We're really sorry that we didn't pay enough attention to the console versions. We're really sorry that we intentionally bent you over and took your money. I don't know how you can believe anything that comes out of those investor meetings anymore when this is the kind of thing that came out before launch. What a disaster for CD Projekt Red, and for Cyberpunk 2077. And the fact that they have decided to bend over to China just really puts the cherry on top of this entire week for them. Their stock has reflected it. Their stock took an absolute tank after the release of this game. After you release a game that breaks sales records, your stock dive bombs because of how you tricked and what you did to your customers. It is going to take them years to rebuild the reputation that they had. I've been talking about this a lot on my channel. I'm going to continue. And you know why? Let's full screen this for a second again. You know why? Because I had concerns about this. I had concerns about this months ago when they decided they were going to do the mandatory overtime. They were going to crunch. And regardless of whether working 8 hours is a big deal to you or not, an additional 8 hours is not that big of a deal to me, but it was the principle. The fact that they went back on their word told me that there were major problems with this game. And I said, as much as it might disappoint some people, they need to delay the release. They need to delay this thing into 21 because it's clearly not going to be ready. I made a video calling out CD Projekt Red and got destroyed for it. I got ratioed for it, as you could see. In the end, I was right all along. There were major problems, but everyone took their word for it. Congratulations, CD Projekt Red. Congratulations on your great sales. Also, congratulations on ruining your reputation, because things like that, I don't think they're going to happen for a while. It's going to take a while for people to trust you again. And the decisions you continue to make, such as offering refunds, telling people to go to the digital storefronts for refunds, knowing damn well that there is no refund policy for PlayStation Network digitally, that they will deny virtually everyone, knowing well that to tell people to go back to the retailers, they're not going to be able to return them either. That's the same situation. Lethal Lightning's had that happen. He tried to return it. I tried to return mine to where I bought it on PlayStation 4 because I had 2 copies. No dice. So I have contacted CD Projekt Red. Hopefully they follow through and do the right thing. But right now, I don't know how much faith I have that that will happen. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.